All right, so that's the build drill. I'm at 10 meters shooting onto a full-size USPSA target. And the drill itself, if you have good recoil management and you have consistent index to the target, whether you're from high ready, which is more difficult because you're having to just do more, getting good connection to the gun as you're bringing the gun up. It's a fairly easy drill to shoot and execute. The question is just how fast are you doing it? Now, for a lot of people, and I myself have this problem sometimes, I'll start to get left and right movement with the rifle. It also kind of depends on the weapon that I'm shooting. In this case, I've got one hovering over here in the Charlie, but everything else is fairly center. My total time was a 1:41. My first shot was a 7.4 from a high ready or stock not in shoulder position. Now, one thing I like to do to up the ante for this drill is I like to shoot this drill on hard mode, and I'm going to show you guys how to set that up. So there's 6 rounds right here at a fairly conservative pace. So 159, same distance, just bringing the gun to center from a high ready position or not a low ready position. My first shot's an 8.5. So there's a couple things I can do here because I'm doing this drill just fine from 10 meters. I now go further, which makes this drill harder, or I'm actually gonna try to do this super close, like 3, and just blaze this as fast as I can. And as I'm swinging the gun up, there can be a tendency to drive the gun like all cattywampus off to either side, but we want to make sure we are pushing the gun and presenting the gun center to the target. These kind of help with guidelines, but it also is punishment if I do things wrong. So I pushed the gun as hard as I could, just slung the gun up there and just ripped the trigger. Everything's good to go. You know, visualizing here, rounds are solid. I'll say head. Think about head being off limits because it's just too easy to go for the head. You'll see that this target size is the same as this. We're going center, and that was 6 rounds from low ready in 1:04. Very spicy time with very good accuracy. I mean, I'm very close, but being closer has this lovely tendency of tricking you into thinking, you know, you can get away with sloppiness. So 3.8 first shot. A 1-3 split, a 1-4 split, a 1-4 split, a 1-2 split, a 1-3 split. And I don't have a fancy trigger. I have a, oh no, it's a Geisley. It is fancy. I take that back. So now I'm acing this. It's fine. We're going to go further back and see what happens. All right, so things are starting to fall apart. I was definitely not pulling as tight on the gun as I should have, and I was not visualizing where to shoot as well as I should have, because I've got some shots that have floated up onto the no shoot and my shots are trending left because I want a little bit further to do this. Now, something that's really cool about this drill is you have the psychological effect of 2 no shoots that are going to punish you, and they're going to affect how comfortably or how controllably you shoot a build drill, because that's all we're doing here. What's really fun is if you are acing the center like I was doing up close and at 10 meters, you take these suckers off. And what I'll often see happen for folks is they'll start to let shots wander. They start to get lax with their fundamentals. They're not locking in and they're not paying attention as much. And if that starts to happen, these are like training wheels because it does make it much easier to visualize the center of the target. But if you are acing this, remove these and your group should not change. Like my group at 3 meters should not change whether I have these no shoots here or not. Like they shouldn't change anything about how I shoot this. But the shooting game is a mind game. It's a psychological game. And there's little tricks you can play on yourself with drills like this to help pull out deficiencies and also promote good concepts as well. So I can continue shooting this back there far away, clean this up, and then remove my training wheels, these 2 no shoots, and try to have the same accuracy in the same time because I'm focused on a very specific spot. So that is the build drill on hard mode. Give it a shot if you struggle with some of this stuff right here.